Immediately after killing Vicar Amelia, I'd recommend coming back to Cathedral Ward because you can talk to this NPC right here. You can get some free Bold Hunter's marks, and then you can feel free to keep talking to her, but you don't really need to. Obviously, you can grab those free Bold Hunter's marks, but after that, you'll want to come straight back this way, and we'll be going back to where Father Gascoigne was. You can feel free to use this ladder to come down, or you could just drop down, I think. You might take a decent chunk of damage, though. Otherwise, just come straight out. And right about here, you can pick up the item, and then you'll want to drop down. And then right here is a decently powerful enemy. So for this, oh shoot, I don't have any fire paper. I'd recommend using fire paper for this. You'll just want to take this nice and slow. Loop right around him, and then charge up an attack. Backstab him. And then you'll want to do it all over again. After that, you just want to sort of come around because you'll be getting help. Use this time to just backstab this fellow as much as you can. Of course, try not to accidentally attack your friend. And then he should go down pretty quick. Once you get him pretty low, you could just leave your friend to do the heavy lifting. Hopefully, make sure that your friend doesn't get hurt, because you can continue your quest line for quite a bit of good stuff. And then, I mean, yeah, just talk to her. Once that guy's dead, you could just head back to the Hunter's Dream. And now that that guy is dead, I would recommend using your extra insight to buy the Henrik set, and Henrik is the guy we just killed, so I'd recommend buying his stuff. It only costs, what, 6 insight? So it's not that bad. It's very resistant against bolt, or lightning, which we can use in order to defeat our boss in the Hypogean Gaol, known as Darkbeast Paarl. Of course, I should also grab some fire paper for this fight, because you'll need plenty of that. As well as Molotov cocktails, obviously. Oh wow, only 1 fire paper. And then obviously you want your bone marrow ash, your Molotovs. And so, let's see here. Yeah, try to have as many bullets as you can. And then try to have an oil urn, blood of Ariana, Molotov, and then fire paper. Next up, Hypogean Gaol. Once you get here, I'd also recommend have plenty of health. Because, I mean, I'm pretty low on health, so I guess that's my problem. But, you know, at this point you should have plenty of health. Try to be at least, what, level 40, 45? Try to have at least like 30 points into vitality, because this boss is kind of tricky, does a decent bit of damage, and he's fast. Right here you want to be very careful, because these sort of witches will run out of nowhere to grab you, or you could just run through. But if you go a little slow, those enemies will grab you. Right here, you just want to walk and then avoid that guy's jump. More than likely, he will jump, so just walk in order to avoid it. And then here, I'd recommend summoning, but you don't really have to. But obviously summoning will help you distract the enemy, and that's especially good in Bloodborne. Speaking of distractions, you can also use pungent blood cocktails to distract the boss, but you don't really have a corner to use that, so do what you want. Now, before you get into the fight, I'd honestly recommend use bone marrow ash just to apply it, and then pop your fire paper. And I'm not gonna pop a beast blood pellet, because this fight is pretty difficult. with this, just start out the fight, pop that at him. And then with this fight, you do not want to have you do not want to target this boss. When he does that, you're able to sort of dodge to avoid the attack. And then with this, oh, that was weird. When he does that, it's a great opportunity to get some good hits in. And then just use your buddy. Obviously heal up as much as you can. And then use your buddy as much as you can. You can actually break his legs. And then when you break one of his limbs, you just want to attack another one. And then move on to the next one. Continue this process as long as you can. And then he'll always run away. You can keep getting some more hits in. Try to get as many hits as you can from this guy. Because the longer you hit him, the less he's able to do his big attack. And then he should go down pretty quick. Especially at this point in the game. Worst case, just pop some Blood of Ariana to gain more stamina very quickly. As you can see, stamina recovers significantly faster. Pop some Bone Marrow Ash if you need to. Or Molotov cocktails, those should do quite a bit of damage. So you can light this. And now it's pretty amusing. You can open this door, which we had from the Bloodstarved Beast days. Although you can only really come here after killing the Bloodstarved Beast, so I don't really know what the point of this shortcut is. And then time to move on to the next boss.